If there's one thing that I've learned about you up till now, it's how prideful you are. You don't want to tell anyone what kind of accident you got into get that injury, but it's obvious that it wasn't anything normal. It hurts a lot, right? You don't want anyone finding out, so you come up with stupid excuses when it becomes unbearable, and you always try to get away when you can. No explanations given. Am I very far from the truth? I shake my head in denial, peering towards the scar, although I can't see it under the fabric of my pants. No, you're right. Too right, to be honest. Well, I'm not stopping there. I can even tell you where exactly you had that accident. It was at the abandoned library in the ruined wing, close to that piano. Am I right?
The library? A piano?
A shiver runs all throughout my body, both of my hands clenched against my knees as I hear Luce mention that place. How did you know? Who told you that, Luce? No one. I figured it out myself by thinking about it. I could deduce that much solely from your behavior. You kept insisting that I needed to be careful and not to go too far away from the library, and there's that one time you were looking for me, but then you laughed your butt off when talking about how you almost killed a teacher during a desk race, or when the police caught you stealing a car.
That was my favorite part of this, the desk race.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite part too. Oh, and the car thing, the police officer rolled up. Let's see, Ziva was the one who told me about the desk race, if you were worried, but I don't think that was a secret. No, his shenanigans aren't really a secret. What I don't get is why you're so worried about others finding out. You shouldn't be embarrassed, you know. About the scar or his shenanigans? I chuckle. I never would have imagined that I'm so predictable. It's not embarrassment, Luce. I can't stand when people look at me with pity or give me that condescending special treatment you get when people find out that you're different. It's convenient, sure, but maybe too convenient. After all, you can claim that all of your mistakes are because of your handicap. It's an ace you can keep for any situation. If I get angry, it's not my fault, but that of the pain in my leg. If I'm mistaken, it's not my fault, but that of the pain in my leg. If I run away, it's not my fault, but that of the pain in my leg. They're excuses that will make you weak. You won't learn anything as long as you have a scapegoat. Even if there are times when I wish I could blame all of my problems on one single cause, it simply can't be that way. Even if the pain from that day tortures me and follows me everywhere without ever dulling, I can keep walking the same path as you or even anyone else. My condition isn't so bad as to cause me to become a burden or a victim, and I could never accept it if that happened. Just like you said that one other time, it wouldn't be fair, not to me nor anyone else.
Is that true, CR? Is it really that important?
Listen to this girl, CR. I'm sure you're just overthinking it. No one is going to treat you like an invalid, and even if we did, then you just have to deal with it. It's not anything to start crying over. He wasn't really crying, was he? You really don't know how to treat others with compassion, do you? That's your fault. The way you're handling this irritates me, and that's because it reminds me of myself. See, that comment just proves that they're perfect for each other. I'd like to tell you to stop being so wishy-washy about this, that you should let us know if you're hurting, to stop being so roundabout over things that don't even matter much.
You're rooting for Luce and CR?
Yeah, actually I am. I'll be honest. Yes, Luce and CR. I wouldn't mind if those two hooked up at the end. Do you have any votes?
No.
No? You just like, oh, let's all be friends kind of thing? Or yeah. I don't care, I just want it to end?
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, I don't want to get in with Crazy Hat Lady.
Oh, Claire?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think, viewers? Which pairing do you ship? I'm going with Ciaran and Luce. That's mine. You guys can support that or not, or if you have your own opinions, comment. But I'm not one to talk. I'd be first to hide even the most stupid of things just because I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. So you're off the hook for now. For now, what are you gonna do? Make him do stuff for you? But I think you should at least talk to Ziva. She's someone you can trust. So don't give it too much thought, even if she can get a little annoying with her psychoanalysis. Yeah, we've been there. And endless ranting. Maybe, but only when the time is right. Luce's response is accompanied by her putting her hands on her hips and leaning to the side like she does whenever she's unconvinced. I don't trust you, not at all. Stop being boring and do what I tell you for once. Jeez, that's a bit demanding. I'm not boring.
Hey, you want to pair them off?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Her trying to get paired.
Yeah, sorry, that's my fault for pairing them off, and now she's yelling at him like a horse. I'm kidding about the horse part, at least. Then prove it. You've become so predictable that I'm not surprised by anything you do anymore. Bungee jumping, skydiving. Unpredictable for him. I'll definitely give you a really nice surprise one of these days, woman. Woman. I like how he's like, woman. Also, you already know that I don't go back on my word once I've committed to it. Like with your bets and stuff. Anyway, Luce laughs. I'd like to believe that all of this is just her way of trying to cheer me. If that really is the case, she's succeeded.
Well, shall we go back now?
I stand up and call out to Claire, who's been deep in thought for a while for some unknown reason. In the end, the three of us return to the underground arcade, and the committee is reunited once again with the objective of having fun. Ziva greets me enthusiastically. It's as if she forgot about my outburst earlier. I can't remember the last time I saw her like this. It's making me wonder what I know about her and what she means to me. But it might be a bit too late to question that now. It kinda is. You're kinda in deep with these friends. Mostly the ladies.
Yeah.
Counting the ladies. No offense, men. Oh, cool. They're back at school. I wasn't sure how long they'd stay at the mall, to be honest. Aze, Bud, I was signaling to you for the entire class. Why didn't you help me?
Oh, here we go. Signaling? What do you mean? I didn't see anything.
I nearly kicked your chair so that you'd notice.
Never felt that. I forgot my glasses.
No, that's me.
Oh.
Thanks.
I was like, he wears glasses?
I forgot my glasses today, and the teacher asked me to solve a problem on the chalkboard I couldn't even see. Was it that difficult to help me?
I didn't know you wore glasses.
I know. Now I got a picture of this guy who's shorter, a little shorter than Aze, with like dark blue or black hair with glasses now.
Yeah, that's Professor Aze. I got my professor coat on.
Scientist Aze. That's Aze.
I didn't notice anything. It couldn't have been that bad, Campanero. Stop complaining.
He's punishing me with over 100 morpho-syntax analysis for homework.
Jeez. Once you start on it, it's not so bad.
Says the guy who didn't help us. In 3 different languages.
All you need to do is copy and paste them, but change some words.
One of them is Etruscan.
The heck is that?
I like the expression on his face. He's like, the heck is that? I don't know. That's why I'm complaining. Sorry if I was too loud. You're sitting right next to me.
Fine. In any case, it's your own fault, Campanero. You should have told him you can't see without your glasses.
He should just do what you do. Get contacts.
Yeah.
Well, I was also sleeping for the first 40 minutes of class. Now that's helpful. And that might have influenced it a little. But that's not the issue right now. I wanted you to at least give me a hand.
Wouldn't have mattered. You missed 40 minutes.
I had to do that. I'm sorry. I had to clap when it said give me a hand. Sorry. See, did you really not notice that I was trying to get your attention? If you're sitting next to me, then it's for a reason. I almost said for no reason. Oops.
Seriously, I repeat, I didn't notice anything. Not even that you weren't wearing your glasses.
Wow, what a friend you are. This is just a hunch that I've had for a while now, but Aze, can you read what's on the chalkboard from here?
Oh.
My classmate fixes his eyes on the letters that sit unerased upon the green background, and after a few seconds he squints his eyes as he tries to decipher the content.
Oh, jeez.
Aze, don't tell me that you're nearsighted and didn't know it. How dumb could he be?
What are you talking about? My eyesight is perfect.
2020?
Yes. The board has math equations on it. You know, the usual.
Let me guess, he's going to say there are a bunch of letters. Our last class was Spanish.
Same as math. That explains how I got a direct object when solving for x.
What? How the heck have you managed to pass until now?
Smart. I'm smart.
Or he's copied Ziva's notes.
That's true.
And that's why I used my break to go home and pick up my glasses. It took longer than I'd expected, and now I can't go back to school since the next class has already started, so now I'm wasting time. I wonder what his
Better run. Go ahead.
Well, I wonder what his attendance record is like. Because he ditches class a lot, so it's like, what's your attendance record like, CR? You're in high school. Is it like poor attendance? Is it like okay attendance? Or is it like once a week he just ditches? I don't know. Oh, there she is. The lovable hat
She's
girl.
always in front of that lake.
I know, she's always in front of the lake with the birds and the
Just
trees.
skipping school all the time, just hang out in front of the
Does she
lake.
skip school too?
I don't know. How old was she? Was she 18?
She's like around CR's, like 16 or around CR's age, even though she looks like a child.
Oh.
But yeah, she is around CR's age.
She probably
she goes to the high school, the other one that looks like
oh,
theirs.
that's right. She probably said something about why when she goes there, probably during breaks.
Yeah, I wonder if she's skipping or just taking a break and like, oh, I'm gonna go back to school.
You're such a delinquent, CR. This is the second time I've caught you playing hooky.
How many times have you played hooky, Claire? Claire nods, convinced after having listened to my recollection. This morning I ended up missing some classes because I decided to skip school to get my glasses. Does he get in trouble with his parents? Like, do his parents notice that he skips school?
I don't know. Are his parents away?
I think his dad might be away on business because he used his dad's credit card without permission.
Yeah.
I don't know about the mom. He hasn't said anything about his mom. I know his dad does. We don't know what he does. We know he works, but yeah, I don't know if he's at home presently. We just know he stole the dad's credit card to buy that figurine. And to my surprise, well, I'm not really surprised anymore. Claire had the same idea. You could say that we're both delinquents. I've already explained the reason that I'm here. Now it's your turn to tell me why you're here.
A walk.
I can already see that. I meant to ask why you aren't at school like all the other students.
Not going to school makes you weird, including you. That explains a lot of things.
Your answers are always so weird, Claire.
That's because I answer your questions, CR.
Checkmate. A few weeks ago, this would have driven me crazy, but now I accept it as if it's an expected part of everyday life. Yet another coincidental encounter with Claire that I still refer to as such, despite the fact that I'm sure it had nothing to do with luck. I must admit that I didn't expect to meet her here today, though I usually find her in the afternoon elsewhere, so meeting her here on a morning during the school day, it's happened once before, but I really believe that was a coincidence. Today isn't going to be a normal day, not even by the standard I've gotten used to since the day that I received the first email, and that's something I can confirm from the moment she makes the following proposal. I hope it's not a wedding proposal.
Hey, CR, I want to go to the library.
You could ask nicely. It's hard for me to digest her words at first. I'm not sure which library she means, and if it's the one I'm thinking about, then I don't know how she knows about it. But I immediately recall that she was with me at the mall when Luce had been talking about my leg and the accident, and then there's also the chance that she'd been following me around like she usually does. She's like the #1 stalker. There's nothing to see, and I'm pretty sure you already know the place.
True, but it's different if we go together.